Hey everyone, welcome back to another day on the farm. And today, got quite a few things to get over and talk to you about. As you can see, we have been out disting in the grass field around the corner, just there. Just decided to rotate the crop out there. It's been grass for a few years now, so decided to do arable. Now there has been a few things that's happened. And we'll start with this one, I guess. It's the first one we come across. Yeah, the JD 7810 is broken down. So I am currently borrowing a tractor. Well, I'm actually borrowing two tractors, but we'll get there in a mo. From contractors down the road. And yeah, I broke the 7810 doing some field work. Not that I go into it, but yeah, we got this. The backer, obviously less horsepower, but does what I need it to do for now. Yeah, and this is here. The least I have to use this, the better, really. I like Fords, but yeah, it's just compared to what I had, just terrible in it. I forgot to pay the lease on the 6M, so yeah, that that was a major issue, and not only that, we've had quite a bit of a disaster with the silage that was in this clamp. So this was filled with a bay's worth, which is about here, a bay's worth of silage, and it has gone nasty. It's not worth anything. So we are basically coming up to the end of sort of September time, and we have that little bit of silage plus some silage bells here and there. So today's job is to use a piece of equipment that hasn't been used in about 2 years plus on the yard, and that's taken into account when I've not been here as well. It's an original piece of equipment that was here, that was here when I was here last, and was not taken by the owner that bought it from me. So yeah, you can kind of guess what sort of state that's going to be in. Not only that, you're probably looking and thinking, oh, why is there a tractor over in the second part of your yard? Yeah, the combine just turned up, and I've started to lay some just loose gravel chippings down for now with the loader, just purely just to try and get some hard standing. There's the bales that we made in the previous vlog. But yeah, this is the combine that I bought. It was cheap, cheerful. It's not exactly in great condition, but it's done the job done, I think. And I have actually got a field of soybeans which I wasn't going to harvest purely because of contracting costs, but I might go and do it now just to try this out. Not in this vlog, being in a couple of vlogs if I do decide to do it. But yeah, we're going to get this off the trailer just so that whilst we go and do whatever we need to do next, the truck driver can get off and do what he wants. Start her up. But yeah, I hope you guys are well and are getting up to your day-to-day stuff. Trying to turn this around in this area is not exactly the easiest. As you probably noticed as well, guys, is it's not got a header trailer. That's so this can actually fit down the road with the header on, which makes it 10 times easier for me. And I got a few more purchases I want to make because obviously now that I don't have to pay the lease for the front loader, I can sort of buy a few more things, as it were. Not that I'm going to splurge out on a load of trash, just I've got to keep some back just in case we don't get enough silage. However, I would put that in there, but we'll put it down here for now. I'll probably end up putting this in the workshop, but just not at the moment. See if we can get it through this door, which we can. There's obviously a seed drill. We'll just park this in here for now. Yeah, should get the job done. Like I said, might do some soybean harvest. Right, one job down, plenty more to do. Right, now we need to go and get the JD and take that off it. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to back it down here for the time being. Right, now let's go and pick up the ancient piece of equipment I was on about. Now you might be able to tell what it is if you can see it, but it is old and covered in moss and everything else. And this is in what I call the little slums area of the farm because it's got literally everything rotten. And here it is. It is a New Holland 38 double chop. Yeah, it's seen better days. But this is my only option. I'm not the mowing and wrap loads more bales. So that's just. I need some clamp silage. I do need some. Now I have greased all this. I greased it earlier. Now obviously it's just me on my own, so I'm not going to have two traders on the day, just the one. And we'll have to keep attaching the PTO, etc. Now if you wonder why I've chosen to do this field, there's a couple of reasons. A, it's closer to the farm. And B, obviously I was on about getting a grain dryer. Now this is where I would want it to be. Up in this top corner here. Oops. Right then. Get her unfolded. Right, just turn her on. There into gear. Get into decent speed, get into range 3. Now yeah, I know there is some holes in the spout, so if I look behind and there's nothing coming out, I notice it's clogging up underneath, but the grass is extremely wet and damp. I would not be making grass silage at this time of year if I had a choice, but I don't. Now you can even see here that this bottom half hasn't even grown fully back yet from when I last cut it. So I made some hay bales out here, but it was not something I'd expect that I would be doing at this time of year, not personally, and especially with this thing on the back. Like, this thing is a wreck. But it will get the job done eventually. Now I believe what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm also going to do some seeding, probably in the next vlog, because I don't know how long this is going to take. But yeah, I plan on getting the seeding done. Across the road, there's a field there that I gotta do, and one down the road. That's the plan anyway. Unfortunately, on this trail I don't have a ladder, so I can't climb up and see. I might be able to grip onto the grills. Generally, you'd expect this sort of setup on the back of a like 47,000 or something. Not a 6910 John Deere. But there we are. Now I think what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to cut a... don't I? Nah, I'll try it on round. I'll try it on the way I go. Oh, in this little bit we'll pick up some speed. Into a higher range. Now I'm not expecting a lot out of this field, like I said, this mainly because this is, you know, not even fully grown back. The time of year using this, it was mainly just to boost it, and I just kind of want, that bay was always meant for like the dry cows and calves, etc. So it wasn't, I don't need a lot of it because I will have enough, and I have the money to go and buy some if needs be. Let's slow back down as we get into the thicker stuff. Couple of weeds out here. No sooner it would have died off, but it don't matter. Alright, let's stop her and turn it off. See, this guys is the issue with a double chop and why they weren't very good. It just takes so long to fill up, because obviously you're cutting just the blades of grass rather than a little bit swath of grass. That's the issue. And obviously this is a 10-ton widener. These would have been used with like a 6-ton widener. Now I have got a 6-ton widener, but it's again in the same state as this. And I don't even know if the hydraulics work on it, so I'm not even going to bother risking to go and get it. But yeah, it's I think we'll be here for some time at least, and I don't think we're going to get a lot out of it. And obviously this field hasn't been fertilised or nothing, so but what I think we will do is if I do one more round and then we'll go and sort the seeder out, because then I could ring Matt up from the contractors and get him to come up and start seeding for me. That way I can get on and do this. But yeah, this harvester is knackered. I mean, it's full of rust along the back. The order that feeds it along like that, like the actual cutting bit, it's just seen better days. It's not really that sharp. Like for instance, this bit of loose grass here, it probably won't pick that up. It'll just throw it back out. But it's not meant to pick this up, like that sort of grass up anyway. It's not meant to pick up mode stuff, but no, it didn't just work out. But you know, it's the same. It's salmon grass, but it just spends so much time churning up, and then it's just not really got enough blow to actually blow most of it out. That's why it's kind of stuttering, which is a little irritating. But yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll park this up. I've got plenty of time. I just want to go and get the seed already, and then I can get someone to go and do it. It's just going to take me a while anyway. Right then, we're at a stopper there. Turn it off. I'm going to leave it there for now. I might come back to this in like the next vlog or two, because I feel like if I can get Matt to come down, he can jump on the other wagon and we can get like a bigger field done. Because obviously half of this is good quality grass, half of it isn't, and it's just getting a bit bunged up under there as well. So I think we'll come back. I'll leave this here, and then I'll ring Matt, get him to do seeding for me once I finish this field, and then me and Matt will then go and pick up a bigger field down the road or something, and I might see if I can get a 6-ton wagon out as well. I have a 10-ton and a 6-tonner, and then put the JD on the wagons. Excuse me, and then put the Deutz on the forager. It's not a bad tractor, this, to be fair. It's just not as beefy as the 7.810 JD, that's all. Which isn't always a bad thing. You don't always need the power like that, but a lot of the time you do. There's our new combine. Now I have bought another straw blower, but one to go on the back of a tractor. Kind of like the feeder wagon, but obviously not the feeder wagon. Reason being is because the one that does obviously on the front loader is not exactly ideal to do on the front of the forge. And it's only just from over there. I might go and do it today, in fact. We could go and do it in a minute. So I've already paid for it, just needs putting up. Right. Shut the door. Lovely job. So I said I got some silage down there. Obviously there's some on the wagon there and some out there. I have got quite a fair bit, but the trouble is they do for quite a lot. I did wonder whether we'd have the reach or not. But we do. Trouble is, guys, I've got to get a little pod opener under there. There we are. Let that fill up. There we go. Right. Now I think what we will do is part this up over here. Let's back this out of the way. Now I can do mattering and get him to come down and grab it. And draw seeding. Alright, just leave it there. So you can go out that way, straight across the road. Right, now let's jump into this. Done that there. Right then. As I said, it's just up the road, so it won't take 2 minutes. The truck driver's still here. Slightly concerned that he's not gone yet. Anyway, yeah, I ended it Matt. When I end the vlog, I'll get Matt to come up and give me a hand. Right then, guys, we are here. Like I said, just at the road. Right. Yeah, it's old. It's rusty. It cost me about 100 quid. Just jump out. But yeah, literally just shreds it up. And there's some pretty mad spikes. I hope they can come off. So I don't really want them on there. Mind you, it looks like actually it might help feed them. Let's have a look. But yeah, and then it just comes out the side here. So we can put some silage bales in here as well. So it's kind of like a food mixer as well, just for bales though. So suits this little tractor as this is now going to be retired to just yard work. So just head on back. Considering the state it's in, I don't think it matters where I park it, but I will try and find a nice, I got some shed space anyway. Oh, I did not allow the chute. Some clearance. Whoops, it easy. Bust it up already. That was close. But yeah, obviously, not having the 7.810 is quite a big issue, really. In fact, I'm going to put this in the workshop just so I can go over it, the grease done and everything. and we'll put this back on the feeder, ready for later on. Right, well, guys, I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and ring Matt, get him to come on down, and do seeding, and I will go and finish, obviously on the double chop, up in the, what I call it the smallest of the grass fields and least productive. But yeah, I think I'll give him a ring, get him to come up, he can jump on the wagons and that as well. And I'll get the GoPro back out when we have that doing. But if you did enjoy, remember to leave a like, comment, subscribe to Matt's Demon World, and until next time guys, bye for now.